ladies and gentlemen, sitting here right now, it's an honor for me to have them at the Heartbeat Conga Eye on this Tuesday night. Beautiful weather, I might say. Put your hands together for the real, the one and only, the original. TCB is in the building. The Bounce Beat Kings is in the building. My man Neil, that's the nephew. My man Love, that's the nephew. And Bobby Superstar Moss is in the building. That's the nephew, man. So yeah, man. Let's talk about the situation. Who can I talk to first? First of all, let's just. I'm gonna start with you, Neil. When did this Bounce Beat situation? When did it really jump off, man? And how did it get started, bro?
Well, the Bounce Beat got really started after I left Raw Image. I think it was like 2002.
Mm-hmm.
I got with TCB. What was it like August?
It was
August.
August.
Around that time. Me and Love used to practice every day.
Okay.
We have a show up the New Box Saturday morning. We on 4th and W Street in a barber shop at 8 o'clock in the morning. We practicing.
Just you and Love by yourself.
Yeah, just me and Love.
Your Polo had it already.
Yeah.
Tell them how it is, man.
Yeah, we was trying. You gotta when you trying to be great,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta put the work in to be great.
Right.
So that's all we did. We put the work in to be great. We came up with a beat, and I call him Reggie. Look, Reggie ain't like it,
Okay.
so he never wanted to do it. So one particular show, I forgot what show.
Okay. So before this situation, y'all was just straight socket bang.
No, we was Rototom back.
No wrong side. Okay. Got it.
Basically, we hit a little bit of Congo there,
Mm-hmm.
like a come out song. Then we went straight to Rototoms from there.
Okay. So where did y'all get that concept from? Did you?
With a pattern.
Yeah.
Well, I listen to all types of music, right? So I was listening to a rock band, and they were showing you how to do the double bass.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do the double bass, one foot hit boom, boom, the other foot hit boom, 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 boom. So I just try to put that into me, playing the
Right.
drums with one foot.
Right.
So I got the pattern. It took me some time to get a good pattern. So I brought it to our Saturday morning workout.
Okay.
And Love worked it out, and it sounded decent to us
Right.
because we were doing it, but it didn't.
So
sound
could you?
decent.
Could you? Describe it. Some kind of demonstration. What was it like a?
And then I had to play around with it till I got it right.
Okay.
What year was that though?
That was like 2002.
Where? Okay.
2002. Okay.
2002.
That's what it is, man. And we're gonna get back to that subject too. What's going on with the TCB situation, though? Bob, you want to talk about that a little bit? Because it's a TCB out here right now, and I don't see none of you guys, on stage with these guys. So, what's going on with that?
It's a little touchy subject right there. They're doing their thing right now. That's the TCB now. So.
So as far as you guys, what's going on? Y'all gonna do something? Or?
Love.
A little magic. Cooking.
Yeah.
It was so devastating that we was playing 5 times a week, everywhere packed out. We had people, in the back of the shows like, what are these people doing?
Yeah, I walked into CFE one night and walked right back out.
Yeah. A lot of older guys in go-go didn't like it.
Right.
They say, "Oh, that's not go-go. That's trash. What are they doing? They making a bad name for go-go."
Right.
That's the type of stuff we was getting. But when you look at our crowd, you look at our numbers. I didn't care what y'all thought.
Right.
Because if you look at our numbers and I'm leaving out of there with a bag of money or a pocket full of change, I'm good. And it worked.
We was humble back then,
It
man.
was real humble. It
We
worked.
didn't talk about nobody. Even, like Polo. I remember Polo, right after Neil came, Polo, he bought this, back then it was like voicemail. When you called, and it was all girls leaving like, man, keep up the good work. Y'all doing a good job, whatever. You know what I mean? a lot of their baby fathers or boyfriends, they used to talk about as well as the bands. Oh, TCB not gonna last till the summer. You know what I mean? They're gonna fall off. You know, it was, the bounce beat ain't go-go, like Neil said. You know what I mean? We just kept at it, being creative. And in the midst of me being creative, Polo, like, he always had the ear. Oh, I'm gonna get him. He brought a new face in. He just gradually built TCB. That's how Bobby got here. That's how Goldie got here. That's how Marva got here. That's how Jet got here. You know what I mean? Erky, you know, Corey, you know, Bo. You know, I mean, he just built a band, man. And then when he felt that it was on the full throttle, we just make it. The chemistry was there. Just make it. And then, I mean, come on, we was packing DC Star every Friday.
You know what I mean? Because before I was even in TCB,
Right.
I was a fan.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Before I, was in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to, after my shows, I used to go to see them.
Right.
And I leave out the club sweating, dripping sweat. Like you would never, like like I never
that
been a
neon.
go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, that's every show.
Yeah.
That was every show. Motherfuckers used to come out dripping sweat, drenched out. It's like a workout when you there because everything's live. That bounce beat, it's a right here. I never heard Buggy ever do this. And I always looked at the Buggy before TCB. You know, everybody looked at it. But I grew up in the church. I used to be in the church late night. We used to all be in the church. Forgive me, Lord. You know, he know my heart. But like we used to be in the church playing. You know what I'm saying? Like Skillet, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We looked up to him. And Low always paid homage. Always, TCB always paid homage. If you hear on our CDs, on the songs, you hear Low saying, man, I want to thank Backyard that paved the way. It was influence.
Right.
It was influenced by Backyard and always paid respect. And everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, what Neil and Love did was created their own new wave. Which was the bounce beat. And what I heard, you know what I'm saying, from what I heard about, you know, Buddy was saying from the 98 Dope Jam and all of that other stuff, and I, you know, and we all respected that. But I never heard that beat pattern that they do. I never heard that. And if that's the case, then how come they not doing that? How come, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. It's no disrespect to the gods. That's one thing we won't do. You know what I'm saying? We never did. But it's just like, why now? And I'm at Polo. And Polo is in his grave right now. So why say that shit now? And I get emotional about that shit because I put in blood, sweat, and tears with this band. And I got the name tattooed on my arm, and it says Bounce Beat Kings. And he was saying on that show, in an interview, niggas going around with Bounce Beat Kings on their tattoos and all that. He said all that.
So you did.
So, you know, me, when that TCB, them 3 letters meant something. That shit tatted on me for life. Because I love it. That Bounce Beat changed my life. It influenced me.
And this is why I want to do the documentary in the first place. This is what
I know you on the air, right?
This is what I told you last week. This is the story of our lives. This is why it's got to be done correctly. This is why I got to talk to every single body that I can. Everybody at this table, everybody in this room. I need an interview with everybody. I want everybody to tell their story. I want you to tell.